Welcome back to another episode of Initial Speed. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the last video. Alright, so today I've noticed that the suspension has finally completely settled. I've noticed one side is drooping a little bit, so today we're going to take care of that. So, a little measuring, pull the wheels off, adjust the coilovers, and try to get it balanced. Or, well, even. I guess what I'm first going to do is tire pressure, right? Make sure all the tire pressure is proper. Let's try that. 39. 39. 39. Looking pretty good. 38. Alright, now just to give you an example, that's what that wheel looks like. Not bad, but if I have anyone in the car, it's going to rub, right? That there. Yeah, that needs to be adjusted. So, the last wheel that you saw is how I want everything to sit. I really don't like this part, but you gotta do it if you want it to look the way that you want it to look. Getting a little bit of rubbing when I have passengers in the car, so it doesn't happen all the time, but you know, it's gotta look proper all the way around, so let's get that done. 24 3/4. 25. 25. 24 1/4. Much easier. Once again, for me. So, I'm taking the pressure off of the spring so I can adjust the adjusters. It'll make it much easier. If I'm taking a long time because I've got to use a spanner. Nothing else that I have fits in there. Use what you got. Anyone wants to donate a 21 mil ratcheting wrench, I'd be happy to take it. Alright, I won't waste your time showing you this part. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, what I'm thinking is, well, from what I understand, coilovers are different. So in this case, what I'm doing is I'm compressing that spring so I can spin that ring up to raise the car up. I believe in the front, it's the other way around. You compress the spring and then you run the coil down to make the car taller. Something like that. I guess I'll have to figure it out. The other thing I'm thinking is maybe I should just remove the whole assembly and put the two rears side by side, adjust them, and then put them back in. Let me see how much trouble it gives me. If it gives me a lot of trouble, then I guess that's the route that we're gonna have to go with, right? Man, I just clean these up. Maybe it's time to pull it apart and powder coat them. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so it gave me a bit of trouble. So what I ended up doing is, it was giving me a bit of trouble adjusting the spring. So what I figured I would do is remove it, remove the whole assembly, remove the other side, put them side by side, measure them up, and get the same adjustment, throw them back in. So those two bolts, these two bolts, that one to hold the shock body, and then this mounts to, well, it mounts to this. So you have the two bolts up there, two down here, this one, and of course that one. And I'm going to do the other side. So the other thing, when you've got a bolt that is stuck, won't come out, put the nut back on and then use the hammer to hit the nut. If you hit the bolt, you'll end up mushrooming the bottom, and then you'll have more trouble getting it out and even more trouble putting that nut back on. Alright, so I need to compress this a little bit more, raise this ring up. I think I'm going to go up to 25 inches from ground to fender. So this one, what was the measurement on this one? I wrote it down. I'll go take a look and adjust them accordingly. Labor of love, huh? I mean, all this trouble just to have it look a certain way. That's what makes us car guys, I guess, right? The ones that don't mind wrenching on the car. Or mind wrenching on the car, but do it anyway. Just a hair more. Perfect. 1 inch of quarter. I'm going to leave this loose, work on that one, make sure that they're the same, then lock them up. Now for the record, if you were removing the spring or disassembling the housing, then I would use the two spring compressors, one on either side, okay? But just because I'm taking a little bit of pressure off, that's why I'm using the one. Don't take the housing off with one spring compressor, okay? Need a break. So if my measurements are right, which I'm hoping they are, we should be at 25 inches on both sides from ground to fender. Alright, so everything in reverse. Bolt down at the bottom to hold the base, pull the spring compressor off. Now it's the 4 bolts, and then I'll sort this out. Alright, so that bolt gave me a bit of a hard time, but it's in. This one's giving me a little bit of a hard time now, but I'm going to set this up, and then I'll come back to that bolt. I definitely need power tools. Anyone want to sponsor us? or donate. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you see something that we can do better, let us know. If you have an idea for an episode, let us know. If you want to learn about something, let us know. Okay, so the two at the bottom, the two at the top. This one, just the shock body through the arm that needs to go in next. I'm liking the studs so far. Makes it a lot easier for me. I hope my measurements are right. It'd be a little embarrassing if it isn't. I'm tired. So without the springs settling, it looks like a monster truck. I'm gonna clean up and then take it out for a drive so everything can settle in properly. Don't forget to torque things down. Is it possible that I messed up my measurements? Very possible. But I hope I'm wrong. I don't want to do this again. Alright, let's see what measurement we get. So this is before the drive. So before the drive, we are looking at 26 1/4. This side's 26 1/4. The other side is 26 even. Alright, so took the Audi out for a little drive to see if I could make everything settle in. And it did settle, but still too high for my liking. I'm looking for just enough tread to show in the wheel well. Let me show you what it looks like. See, it's low, one finger fits, but I don't want a finger to be able to fit. The nice thing is that I guess I've adjusted it too high, so the nice thing is now I've got to bring it down, right? Which the rings on the coilover I've got to bring down. The nice part is I've got the tension of that spring on it, so I'm not fighting it going up, I'm fighting it coming down, but it's much easier to fight it coming down than going up. So as you can see, it's getting dark out. I will save this for tomorrow or maybe a Sunday. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and I guess I won't really end this until I fix it. Maybe there'll be a part 2. It'll be short. Thanks for watching Initial Speed, guys. And if you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those fun things. Alright, till next time, Initial Speed out. Back at it again today. Wheel is off, car is up, and I'm just adjusting. From my measurements, needs to come down 1/4 inch. Alright, time to let it down and see how I did. Got the one side to sit really nicely. Got it to sit nicely, but the other side I'm not 100% satisfied with. So it's just going to take a little bit of tweaking. I'm going to have to go back underneath on the other side again and adjust it a little bit more. just, you know, just to make it right. I hope you like the way it looks, like the episode, and I hope you'll join us again next week or next video, whenever. Thanks a lot for watching. Initial Speed, we out.